for the internet signal of the university, especially in AMS. I don't know why the low signal and can go on really quickly. Okay, come on this. Today I'm gonna teach you how to select and preparing OT research article for oral presentations. And the next week, we're gonna try to find out some relevant journal, and I'm gonna help you to critique or evaluate some kind of OT publication. Okay, shall we go? Okay. Today, the learning outcome that maybe you some learned from OBE, we call outcome-based education. Before we gonna study, we need to know about learning outcome or L, not objective already. The first, I think you can explain and guide about to select OT research article, publication, or future presentation. I know someone have experience in terms of to do the research, but it is the research not just only about in laboratory, but OT research is outside campus. It's become to be social science, social lab, and community lab. And for intervene with the client, like PPOS, look like experimental design or cohort study like that. We can explain how to prepare OT research article or publication for future research presentation, and can use a technique how to make a good oral presentation. And the last one, you can select relevant topic or your dream topic that you love and you think this is the journal or this article is my masterpiece to present to Master OT student and staff committee to join in the next. Okay. In the second semester, your master degrees OT student you need to choose about research topic. Okay, and someone can develop proposal. It's very important because about the coursework, it's just only 1 year, a little bit of some selective or few elective, a little bit. It depends on your specialize. Someone love pediatrics field, someone love to do a research in this called dysfunction field. Okay, you can involve process to pick up or to choose the research topic in occupational therapy. It's very important. If we do something, we study very good, but no research, no publication is knowledge. Okay, even though you work hard, but no publication is knowledge. Okay, the way to produce research topics idea, I think I and maybe Bank is look like it's the same. I used to study master level in anatomy long time. And I continue study in master and PhD in OT in the UK system in England, and is quite very different in terms of the pure science or natural science. But in OT, we need to use the real human. Okay, the real human that we need to talk with. Sometimes it's not just only about statistics, significance or reliability or validity. We need to find out some behavior that we use qualitative approach or qualitative method. Look like interview, focus group, maybe someone learned from bachelor level. Okay, I think it's gonna help you to find out the relevant to meet with participant or with the client. Okay, the contribution to knowledge is very important for our client or client center. That you need to narrow your topic with the strong or about the good strategies of the methodology to fit with research design. I'm gonna teach you again in research design or in qualitative in the future in the next semester as well. In terms of my what we call my course of OT master level in second semester as well. And the last things, how to shoot and manageable topic. But today I just only help you to help look like an engine to escalate you to find relevant idea, your mindset to score. Focus just only OT topic. Okay. I speak clearly, automatically, or speaks fast. You can you can just raise hand up and maybe chat something. Okay. Ajahn, at this point, I misunderstand. Could you clarify? Could you can explain again? Okay. Guideline to select OT research article or research publication for OT in the future. The one thing you need to know, OT in what we call in standard in the world now. We receive OT, what we call field-weighted citation index in OT. How many OT journal in the world? How many publisher? Someone know or not? American Journal like backed by AOTA, right? Would someone know? Or maybe British Journal that I used to publish in British Journal or BJOT, backed by the Royal of British College, like that. Do you know how many publisher or how many journal? Me, in the world, how many journal of field-weighted OT? Canadian journal that you know, right? Australian, how many?
I think they have nearly 100.
No, it's much more. Much more. And Tong,
I think
around
about around 200.
200. It's much more.
Yeah.
More.
Wow.
No, much more is you said it's much more, is below than 100. And the last one, bank, how many journal? That Scopus keep is already to be field-weighted citation index of OT. How many journal?
The journal that related with OT, right?
Yes, yeah, the real of journal OT.
Actually, I don't know, but I guess
Yes.
20.
Yeah, up to 20, up to maybe near 30. But now some kind of OT like occupational science, one journal is located in sociology, and some of journal sometimes located in another field, but it's OT journal. Okay, now we have now we got around, I'm gonna show you. 30 journal, 2014, 2024, 30 journal, including the new of, we are very proud of JAM, or Journal of Associated Medical Science. It's called to Q quartile 4 already, just last year. Is the very, what we call now, is got to have the area in Scopus and Web of Science already in terms of about JAM. Okay, JAM is one of OT. Number one is not a JAWS that you know. Number one of OT, if someone can publish in the future, number one quartile one is Journal of Occupational Rehabilitation. In Thailand, just only one people, but to publish, she is not OT, she is PT. And she joined with OT to study in what we call in sports science and publish in here, but in terms of in detail, maybe about the worker and exercise. Okay, publish. And American Journal now is number 3 ranking, AJOT, right? Okay, we have a lot of things. Someone learns more about use Scopus, ISI, or Web of Science, or another database, IEEE or something like that. Okay, we're gonna learn more and help together. If someone have a dream, I want to publish in Australian journal. I used to go to send to Australian. We just received last couple of weeks rejects. Even though we passed minor correction, major correction, minor revision, but the what we call the chief editor can reject if the thing that is not relevant to high quality of Australian, they can reject. It can happen. Okay. Last couple of weeks, I just received a good news and good luck for me to publish in Hong Kong Journal as well with Dr. Pisa. Hong Kong Journal is number 14. Okay. But I used to beforehand, a couple of years, around maybe 3 years, I sent some OBP, not sprinting for education into Hong Kong Journal. I got major revision, minor revision, and after that, rejects. I don't know why. I used to mail to editor Kenneth Fong, but at that time still located with what we call COVID. But he confused something. He need me to go to resubmit again. But I don't want already because at that time I lost the time around maybe 8 months already. And I need to start 8 months again. Some journal is very long. Okay. This is just only a couple of example for you. Okay. Back here, research article is very important for a master degree and PhD student. Someone study PhD already in terms of last year field or previous year field in physiology, right? Banks. That is very important because this is the voice from researcher or the author or the writer that you find some exact thing, some relevant, some idea. We need to change something. It's evident that research article report the result original research. Someone can use thematic analysis, or someone use systematic review, scoping review. That is the secondary. I know someone have experience in terms of use scoping review, but need to be take time or systematic review. Okay, access contribution to knowledge, because we need knowledge. The human develop until now, from time to time, 100 years, because we develop, because the research and innovation. From generation to generation, OT as well. We develop until now, OT is 107 years. The start from the US, right? Now, OT Thai, this year is 45 years. Because we learn from the lesson and we use the research to push our vision, our knowledge over evidence. Okay, that I say, if you do the research, but you cannot publish knowledge, useless everything. Not ivory tower, you need to put it and advertise or disseminate your result to the world. One time I helped when I what we call, I'm OT educator in Mahidol. Professor Jim Richard asked me, this is your research, right? And he read about just only abstract in English, but all the main paper is the Thai version. But because I'm gonna prepare for submit in what we call in the healthcare system in Thai Journal Research, TCI. But he told me, Aaron, he called me, Aaron, you are very selfish. You make this is very good, but you selfish. You give just only the Thai people to read. The knowledge and the know-how or about the contribution knowledge is for human being, not just only for only a Thai. That is, you may style my head a lot. After that, I plan to everything. If I presume, maybe if I possible, I try to make to use about the global or go to international publication. And after that, I come to Chiang Mai 3 years. Everything gonna be changed for what we call international framework for go to ranking, QS ranking, time higher education ranking, need about the international publication, Q1 until Q4 or quartile 1 to quartile 4, or impact factor. This is I try to boost and try to learn from experience. require good luck at I am OT educator in Mahidol. Mahidol got some what we call some scholar from abroad, from international. They back up and send me to learn about. Presumably, we learn about from the publisher is Elsevier. Sprinkle links now become to Sprinkle Nature or something like that, and we learn from say that is we what we call invest cost in terms of learn with their publisher. That I still attach in myself, and I try to transfer this knowledge to you again. Okay, peer review is very important. That if no peer review, it means that the research is look like you designate already. Then I'm gonna show you peer review. Even though me, I don't know who is the original of the author or the writer. Just only editor know. We are reviewer. I am an editor of POS One. If you know POS One, maybe Satakon know POS One. You know POS One or not? Is the POS. You POS medicine. You know POS med.
It is the open access journal.
I am one of editor of the POS One. Today I just only received become to reviewer one of what we call one of the article that I accept, not decline to be, because it's very interesting topic that I am review. It depends on sometimes if we specialize in terms of health rehabilitation. What about your field? You can learn in the future to be reviewer. If you have a good opportunity to become to be editor, because you will manage everything. You can go, and this is good, and what we call this is the big door or the big picture in the future. If you want to be about the genuine researcher, much to learn about this. Okay, research article is consists of, someone know already, from title to abstract. Title is very important. It looks like your face and your eye, your note everything. Sometimes the reviewers will suggest change about the title a little bit. And abstract and title is go together. That is the look like a door or the window to the world, to understand. If we make very clear direction, concise in terms of abstract and title, you're gonna receive someone read already and go inside of the main manuscript or main paper. They're gonna citation, give acknowledgement you. That is the citation. If they got and put your name and your team to be reference, that you're gonna got one. That is help you to boost H index in the future. Okay. And the second, introduction. Sometimes plus with literature review, someone don't use introduction. Some publisher use background, right? Some paper use significance or something like that. Okay, or about the whatever they're gonna use. And the third is method or methodology. And very important in terms of result or finding. Isolate finding. Most are qualitative. They don't use the result. They use finding. Sometimes they use outcome. It depends on the publisher as well. And very important, before go to the reference, is discussion. Okay, that you need to understand about this point is very important. When you got the result or got the outcome, how to compare with the previous study, or how to compare insight, or why it's different, and what is the contribution for the future in your discussion. Everything very meaning from starting point of the title until to reference. Okay, before we gonna go to about we are gonna publish, the editor of the journal we're gonna submit last night I called to after Ajahn Hathai Chinok, someone most of people know. I am the first author. I call Janok. You need to go to hit a button as your corresponding author because it's not go to the what we call go to the editor office, and after that they're gonna waiting you. Sometimes we need to prepare and spend what we call a role. Role very important. In the future, you will be a first author, right? Everyone here, even though me, Tong, Bank is the first author. Your supervisor become to corresponding author, okay? But in the middle or someone, if you got 2 or 3 become to be authorship, you can, someone is the what we call the concept idea. Presumably, I invite Dr. Piraya. She is look like about, she very genius in terms of cognitive rehab or cognition. I can, Ajahn Dr. Priya, you become to be EIC. We call essentially intellectual contributor. That is 3 people, very important to one research now, to one publication, not just only 2 already. Everyone have very important, but the role need to be played in different way, right? But the way of it, we got 3 people is very important in one publication. Okay, now, okay, from 2023, everything changed the rule and regulation, but we need to conform to the rule of the university, not just only Chiang Mai, but also throughout Thailand. Okay. And we send, after we send to everything to what we call to the publisher, they have the system. The system got what we call associate, the editor, they're gonna check, not go to cheap editor. If it's not relevant or scope and aim, they may be reject quickly, 24 hours, sometimes 7 days. I call 7 day dangerous, say of 7 days. If past 7 days, okay, maybe go to and distribute to reviewer. And depend on they decide reviewer 3, maybe 1 month, 2 months. It depends on lifetime of the research. Okay, and after that, come back if they got major correction, minor correction, or reject. It's just only normal. It's nature. Don't worry. But we learn. I learned like this near 20 years already in terms of go to this the research journey. Sometimes I think it's very what we call sometimes first time, oh, you cry, why you reject me? But now you got a immunization. You got immune already. You be stronger and you find something a new way. It look like you can first with the female or the male first love, but they cannot become your couple, not become to your wife or become your husband. Don't worry. Publisher have a lot, not just only OT 3 researcher or 3 research article or research publisher. Okay, the scholar will review or review article. Among the thing, other thing, appropriate methodology or not, relevant with the field or not, weak point of the methodology or not, lack of what we call lack of research design, some need about some not go together. It need to be relevant and coherent inside of the research paper. We gonna put you become to be the writer or the author. Okay. They may suggest you to revision. You may have good luck. Okay, minor revision, but it can reject every time. If you submit again, editor have the powerful mandate. Believe me, I passed minor correction. Everything changed, but they just only the picture blur picture. The reviewer change like this, okay, and some table need to be rewired because it's not fit with just only minor, it's just trivial. But editor can reject. Up to them, don't worry. Not cry, not to be sad a lot. Resilient quickly. Okay, me, resilient quickly, Tong. And Bank, you got an experience in terms of publication already. Some paper take time, 8 months, 11 months, near 1 year. That is the journey. It's the wrong hard road need to go, but you need to pass. Never think everything free or very smooth way. But you're gonna be got something very tough and immunize yourself. Okay. Peer review process, the length and it may be year or longer. Some people 14 months until pregnant and give birth. Someone just only 1 month or 3 months I got pregnant, but my research paper still under review. My son come to the world already, give birth. It's still major revision, minor revision. Don't worry. That is the state. You need to fight, okay? Until to publication. The reward of publication is until you pass away. Chattakon, you located in the what we call in the digital system of international publication already. Even though you pass away in the next 80 years ago, your research about physiology still located at that. Nobody changed. You know what I mean? Your name, your author, and your research title, everything still located until to the world is explosion. I don't know if the world explosion, but now next 200 years, you might be what we call a bed of another future study. This is why knowledge contribution very important. This is the research paper in the first time is the Q1 for Taiwan. I never know. This is OTJR. Someone know OTJR? Is the rank with American Journal or a George, Canadians or Australian. I become to reviewer of this paper. They sent me 2019, 76 August, dear Dr. Kernin, that is my family name. And I accept because I love about the occupation, about some activity or participation because I am specialized in physical dysfunction. That is more about upper extremity motor performance. That I accept for become to be reviewer of this. Take a little bit of time around they provide me about 1 month and due date and send and to be reviewed and send. And for the last one, when they're publishing, I just know who is the corresponding author of this research. The corresponding is Kristen Care. Kristen Care is the president of the WFOT at that time. I never know because this is the real peer review. The editor of this OTJR never tell me this paper is very, very strong person of OT in the world. The president of the WFOT sent this paper. You need to read and you need to approve. But I don't know because it's a peer review. They blind everything. I read and review and give my comment, minor revision, blah, 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 like this. And once they publish, Kristen Care. Now it's become to be Simentra. Is the president of the WFOT. Simentra, she is help people in the Africa. I met she when I study in the UK. She is not American. Now moved to the UK, become to be the president of the WFOT. She is one of OT educator in my university. I just only hide all right and pass her. I never think that today she become to president as well. This is new for the current president is Simentra. Okay, if you search, but this is formal. And at that time, because 2019, And when you become to reviewer, you gonna got not just only money, just only the reward. Gonna put in pub loan and put in Orchid ID. Maybe Chattakon or bank know already. Pravit, you got Orchid ID or not? Got Orchid ID. Me, you got Orchid ID or not? You,
Yeah, I
Pravit,
have.
you got Orchid ID. And me, you got Orchid ID, no? Okay. You never, okay, in the I gonna help, everyone gonna help you, and Chattakon got. Orchid ID implies the ID of passport. Think about that. Every journal in the world is look like the country that we go. Okay? It's gonna record in your Orchid ID that you publishing already. But in terms of your become to reviewer or editor, we have recorded as well in Publoan and Orchid ID as well. They're gonna record. I am what we call reviewer of OT journal about OTJR, POS1, WFOT, Bulletin like that. They're gonna record you if you become to be reviewer or editor. But if you publish, it record you in Orchid ID as well. Okay? Orchid ID look like your passport number. Okay, research article, it look like the country that you go. Passport, you go to Japan, you stamp, you go to Japan, right? Go to the US, go to Netherlands, go to the UK, Australia. And I used to publish here, I used to publish here, you know. But after that, they're gonna, what we call integrate and collect about you like this. And one day it become to be H index, how many H index, how many field, how many generate in SciVal and generate in what we call in ScholarOne or in Clarivate as well. I'm gonna help you and teach you about because we located in OT researcher in the future, we use two database, Scopus and Web of Science. Web of Science we use Clarivate. Okay. And this is what we call about OTJR. OTJR is run by the SEC. You know the SEC is, the symbol is the S. Someone know S is the S is the symbol of SEC. If what we call Australian journal is Viewly, this is the publisher. พูดภาษาอังกฤษพูดภาษาไทยคือเนาะมันเหมือนเป็นตัวบริษัทแม่เนาะที่เปิดให้ OTJR ไปอยู่ก็เป็นภายใต้คอร์ปอเรชันของเสกนะครับผมส่วนเอลซาเวียนี่ก็อาจจะมีเช่นมีฮ่องกง Journal อะไรอย่างนี้นะครับผมหรือถ้าเป็นเสกก็จะมีของ British Journal ด้วยบางอันอาจจะเป็น stand alone อย่างเช่นAJOT เป็นของ AOGA โอเคเนาะเป็นถึง OTA อย่างแจมของเราเนี่ย Journal of Medical ของเราเนี่ย Journal of Medical Science ของเราเนี่ยของ OTPT แล้วก็ MTRT เป็นของคณะเราภายใต้กองบรรณาธิการเนาะอันนี้ก็คือเป็นรูปแบบโอเค this is the publisher and journal okay how to prepare OT research publication in OT future presentation you need to be present about OT publication you need to find relevant OT that you dream with or you think that is my interesting that is my my research future I love about autistic I'm gonna find OT published in about autistic spectrum disorder about children. I love robotics, but I maybe published in AJOT, Australian or Canadian or Scandinavian publication or another. You need to focus about this. Okay. The first that you need to know is title. That title and abstract is the key factor. It looks like your face. First impression. When we meet people, first impression is title and abstract. You're gonna read quickly is relevant with your field or not, with your interesting or not. Okay, it determine whether entitled it will be read or not. Sometimes just only pass. Title should be descriptive and give reader idea, focus of the study. Because internet, now we use internet to make possible. We use the tool already to help. We have AI to help you to distill many research, million research publication, just only several research that you're gonna choose to be present. Okay, access to many articles online and should be use the keyword. Okay, keyword is sometimes 3 keyword, sometimes 6 keyword. It depends on the publisher designate. Some publishers designate 4 to 6. Okay, abstract is depend on some abstract just only 150, some abstract 250, some abstract too long around maybe 300 word count. Okay, abstract meanwhile serve as minimal summary of your study or the researcher they find something. Many reader will review abstract based on finding and decide whether interesting fit with your research or not. Interesting is have the way, it have evidence or not. Read already, but go to inside, it's very weak. They just only sample size just very small. Intervention just only 2 people. Not use about what we call RCT, randomized control trial. Is not strong. We don't use because it's not, we can need think about is fit or not generalization. Okay. Introduction or the main sometimes is background or significant of study should be state the problem. Sometimes it's come from the problem, sometimes from the reason. The place of research, proper context, need to introduce or look like about prep the way or prep the way. It look like about beginning, open the curtain, right, for the audience. And brief summary, previous research, why inspire this team, this research team to do, or they find a gap in the research. This is why why we do like this. Why use in India? Why use in New Zealand? Just only culture of them, but it's not fit with the Thai. We need to find and what is the relevance of the outcome of the finding to add, to bridge the gap, to generate a new knowledge again. Okay, because we have the background or backup, it looks like a building block from research, previous research. Visitor review should be include reference and should be lit reference in the section of reference. It depends on the style. Sometimes they use APA 7, use Vancouver, use Harvard system. It depends on the publisher or depend on the journal. By presenting overview, previous research, article author explain about the study, present article will be contribute to knowledge. Sometimes I used to submit to some, I used to go to submit in British Journal again. They got well designed, well good Grammarly. They ask me, we need to be reject you because we cannot find what is the new knowledge. Good Grammarly, good design, well designed, where is the new knowledge? Gap in research, we need to think more. Why we do this research? It looks like you're a patient. Why you need to find relevant, but cannot succeed because they need something. This is why, okay? And maybe it come from the problem. Right now, I change from experimental to be mixed method, to be go to community-based practice in Doi Law in America, because we found the problem of people can access about home modification and assistive product. that is help them to be better quality of life because the poverty cannot access. Older people is far away from because it's outskirts of Chiang Mai or very rural area. How to solve the problem? Sometimes the research to be change the policy. Okay, now we got municipality or Thesabal Obto. Now they got what we look like a voice to reflect that the voice from problem from the client to the government to local government. There will be change. Okay, this is why we done the research. Method. This section is very important due to it look like your idea to find out. You need to be think about your concept or research design. Should be outline methodology used conduct this research. It could include information, allow reader look like everyone can follow, can determine what is appropriate. It fit with about the aim or not. It can correct or can answer the objective or not. Or it just only go to and you can see fantasy world, but cannot find anything. You lost your time if you do like that. Okay? But research design help you, it look like a tool. Okay? You can see the fish in the water, in the river, or in the ocean. In the ocean, and you just only about the small boat, and you just only the fishing, just a small tool. Your tool is not fit with the ocean. You need to use a big ship, right? A powerful weapon, a powerful tool to catch the fish. It's like a big. But do a research. This is just only the river. Boundary is the river. We can use proper tool to find out. Okay. Sometimes it cannot go to just only a number. Look like we use quantitative. Something is missed because it cannot express. Why they do like that? Because their emotion, because their behavior, because their culture. We need to do another tool as well. We use qualitative. We use Gaudian theory. We may use thematic analysis. We use phenomenology to find out some area. Because number cannot reflect everything. Okay, sometimes we use about text data or textual data. Because human is cannot change everything. It can depend on my culture. I do like that. Right? Why you use chopstick to eat? Because I was born here in terms of community, look like Chinese people use chopstick. I don't know because we receive from generation to generation, right? This is linked with about the we call ethnography. It look like the culture. Also make it possible researcher to replicate or to copy or see in the because it can fit already, but we need to adjust if it's obtain the same result. They use this way, but sometimes we use and we change a little of the methodology, but we use sample size more, but in another context. That is why we do it to test. Okay. The result is the outcome. When we use already, we approach with our collecting data and analyze. After we analyze the result section, we will present data. It looks like a meat เป็นเนื้อของการศึกษา It's a meat of the study. You know, when you cooking, you like you experiment. Me, you used to cook Thai papaya salad, right?
Yeah.
And you love as well. But if you know just only you stay in some area, but no papaya, I'm gonna use carrot. We don't have material, but we can follow with the same. Use chili, right? We use fish fermented, and we use some garlics. Mix everything. Squid with south of the lamb or lemon, but in Western people don't use lamb, we use another. But it's okay. It's going to look like carrot salad, but we got fish sauce, right? This is the meat of the study, and we taste it's okay or not. Okay, that is your style. It's not look like a Thai salad. It depends on material, raw material as well. Okay, it's easy to confuse the result section with discussion. Result is the fact. We don't put the idea inside into the result. This is the fact. But discussion is another. You can take from previous study or your idea for the future. What you know is lack of, is weak something. I cannot turn the clock back to correct again because it's finished already. My scholarship finished, but we need to not oversaturate. Okay, but with about the what we call about in academics discussion, research is not 100% perfect. Don't worry. We just only speak the truth. Okay, regardless whether you can use about quantity or quality. Not everything perfect research. You follow already. I think I got around maybe 400 people. I got just only 350. It's okay about questionnaire survey cross sectional way is not long. It's enough, but more than 70%. Right? Sometimes sound recorder you record participant to interview you. You interview around maybe 15, but my sound recorder got wrong. It cannot open the sound. Just only 14. It's okay. You just inform the truth. Okay. Discussion is the section that you need to be present or they present author or you in the future present about interpretation of the result with something, with your idea, with former or previous study, and in the future. The author can summarize and finding and assess them with the large context, with existing knowledge. What is the knowledge contributing to? Pointing the way, find out, and probe, and give some suggestion. If someone in the future want to follow this way, maybe not just only Thailand. In South Korea, you can use OBP like Thailand, but you need to do like that. Up to you. We need to help together to boost about the research in the what we call in the data, because it's going to help human to develop. Any unusual or unexpected can happen in the result. Will be discussion. Look like COVID-19. I use intervention with the client, but it not. I use RCT, but in the real we miss because they what we call discharge back home to Kanchanaburi. I cannot follow already. I used to control. I use 10 form control, experimental 10, but we use just only overall 8 and 8. It's 16. It's okay. And money on the grant is gone already. Okay, this is why we need to understand about unhappen, unpredictable, or unexpected result can happen. Okay, is we consider with a large theoretical uphold or implication of the result. Okay, conclusion is look like your coconut distilled. Just only 1 cup of coconut distilled. Just only first water. Conclude of everything. It look like what we call bang the nail into the table. Use the hammer. This is conclusion. It's intended to help the reader to understand why your research should matter. And after you finish reading paper, you can understand just only one of the paragraph. Conclude is not merely summarize your point or restate of your research problem, but synthesize the key point of everything. First, water of coconut milk, okay? That is the conclusion. For most essay, one well-developed paragraph is sufficient for conclusion, not too much. 2 or 3 paragraph conclusion may be required. It depends on if you got what we call big research data like quantity and quality. Use a mixed method. Sometimes you need to use conclusion more 1 paragraph or 2 paragraph. Present the last word on the issue that you raise your paper, and the conclusion will be answer. Summarize your thought, convey last implication of your study, and demonstrate or present important your idea as well. Because this is look like this is the power of occupation that we need to do for this country or for this community. They need to be shared more, because if it cannot do, it's just problem with the people in rural areas, something like that. It look like about put the something to look like people think when they read, right? Okay. Introducing possible new way or expand way, because some research is not finished or success in here. It's need about next future or new grant or new fund, research fund to help again. This is I go to with Dr. Srinya again with the next research in Doi Law, because Doi Law just only Doi Law is far away from Chiang Mai, in downtown Chiang Mai, around 1 hour. After San Patong is Doi Law, okay? It's between San Patong and Jom Thong. The area for look like a raw material of us to find out disabled people, elderly people. And we go to in general view already. Now we go to use OBP find out with about the rehabilitation center at Doi Law. To use occupation-based intervention, it's gonna work or not? We do like this. Maybe in the next step for you, for your next generation again. Okay. Reference is the citation. Reference come to the end. Some before reference, some people can give acknowledgement to participant, to fund, to who funder of your grants. Maybe from university, I got around maybe 100,000 baht. This scholarship or this grant to help me. Like you can speak. Okay. And read the book and article located in the reference. Okay, the reference is entire article should be read or should be written in appropriate style, modern language, or APA, or Chicago, or Vancouver, up to you. How to make after that? If now the next, this is the seminar. How you make a good oral presentation? It look like art and science. It's the art with knowledge aside. You need to be present. If we are occupational therapists, one thing occupational therapy is need to be communicate, right? How to make and motivate audience to understand that you find out the research. Okay, how to make a good. The first, why need make a good presentation? Maybe we need to make because the first impression matter. Sometimes there is no point doing good work if others do not know about, cannot understand what you did. If you do already very good, but you present just only nothing, but I read is more than interesting. No one want you to be present. But present is represent you to be understand. From introduction or from the title until to everything, because you are a researcher. This is your work in the future. But now we need to find a relevant journal that you think is masterpiece. And this is look like what we call help me to present and know about some idea inside. help you to sort out what you have done, understand and better yourself. Okay. Type of presentation. Maybe first the conference oral presentation now is you 12 to 15 minutes. Q&A is mean 3 to 5 minutes. This year I'm gonna go to Sapporo already. I received the result from the scientific committee in EPOC, EPOC, Asia Pacific Conference of Occupational Therapy Congress. They accept my research to present oral presentation in Sapporo, Hokkaido. I got the date already. The time to of the conference in Hokkaido this year, at by WFOT 6 to 9. I got the date 8 of November. Then I'm gonna go to Japan this year 4. Okay, and after that come back Thailand, maybe 9 of November for oral presentation in big conference of OT. The big conference of OT will be in Thailand. You have a good luck. Some people prepare 2026 in Bangkok. The WFOT Congress, it looks like Olympic game for OT in the world. In OT society, not just in Thailand, around the world come to Thailand. 2026. The host is not us, but the host is WFOT. But we just only the help to support. Chiang Mai Mahidol and SWU, we call Sri Nakarin Tharaviro University, and OTAT. OTAT is OT Association Thailand Samakom. Help together, but lead by WFOT and set and lead in Bangkok, not Chiang Mai. Okay, but this year in Japan, in Sapporo, in Hokkaido. Okay, 70 minutes for paper presentation. I don't know, Ajahn Joy said about oral presentation for you. How many? Tong, how many? 20.
20 ครับ
20 minutes. Okay, and Q&A. How long Q&A?
10 minutes
10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Some it depends on. We need to go inside. Help you to use some paper. I think one of the stone can kill the bird. You know what I mean? You can use this you present. In the future, it's become to be your research review. It become to your discussion in your research in the future. Okay. Dissertation and thesis defense is used oral examination in the British system. In the UK system, they use Viva voucher. And in American system, they use defense thesis that you know, right? It's swapped together. In American style, they use PhD, they call dissertation. But in the UK, they use PhD is for, they use thesis for PhD. Okay, but it depends on you call. Sometimes now you use a type of presenting job talk or what we call club, OT club something. What presenter or your student have to common? In the first, if you present together, it might be better, but you go to the big audience. 300 people in the audience. You will be nervous. Very excited. I want to go to the toilets. I got stomach ache again. Some people think like that. It's very hard. Never enough time to talk. Because sometimes we need to talk everything, but it cannot. All them reflect on the need, practice, police. You need to prepare. Everything is not success, lack of prepare. You need to prepare. Preparation, good preparation is good outcome, good result. Focus on clear goal and message to give to the audience. I'm gonna give you tip or top pointer for good talk. I tip a little bit. The first is beneath. You need to be beneath. It's delicate. Everything need to be think small. Speak clearly. that you know what about you're gonna speak. Second, avoid trying to camp. Not everything put, not just in one bowl or one dish. Put everything inside, you're gonna eat it. No, cannot. You need to, what is the first priority? Someone have many things, they're gonna ask you Q&A session. They're gonna ask you after you finish a lunch break. If they become researchers, they're interesting, they can come and maybe what we call set the back and okay, I want to become your what we call research team the future. I am interested. This is, don't put everything come together too much on the slide. Don't be slap ห้ามเป็นทาส one slide. I just only point out here, but I can speak because I know, because I teach students very long. 21 year already. I stay here 3. I stay Mahidol 28 year that I OT educator. I teach every day. This is just only your experience more, okay? But if you got experience, you can do. Look like a cycling. First time is when you're cycling, it's very hard to control, right? Sometimes you balance, sometimes it's go uphill, downhill, but now it's just only easy. Third, brief. You need to be brief. Use the keyword rather than the long sentence. Keyword is powerful. You can see about the learning outcome. Now they use power verb. We call active verb. In the previous time, we use objective. It looked like fantasy message. In the previous time, it's objective of your lesson plan. Make you become to be Superman, but it's no way. We use what outcome. It look like learning outcome. After you finish, you're gonna be understand, memorize, or just only apply. Okay, apply, can design, or can what we call can create or not. In learning outcome of master degree, you can find out with about your book. Okay, avoid cover up slide. Not everything. Okay, use a large font, not use small font. Okay, but it is a good because we use Zoom. It's just if in the audience, sometimes people very far. Okay, they sit back, be very high behind, near the door, but small. Sometimes they use what we call the camera or they use mobile phone to capture and read again. But sometimes in the previous time is the audience is too small. Maybe make another slide, okay, on another screen. 6, color. Use color to be emphasized, or you need to underline. Use illustration, get across key concept. Not use we are academic. We are not cartoon maker. Not everything go to look like what we call disturb the reader, the audience more. The background very interesting more than content. We don't use like that. Background just help people feel with about the content. Okay, make eye contact. Okay, don't make everything animate a lot. Okay, sometimes we study anatomy, neuroscience, or visual. Sometimes use about PowerPoint. Sometimes now we can canvas, right? To be used animate, just only appropriate way. Okay, don't read everything. Okay, just only speak in your sense. Okay, and highlight the key point. Okay, and practice. Practice make perfect. Everything, if you lack of practice, it's very hard. Because OT, we are claimed to be OT practitioner. This is why we need to interact with client. We believe that you got license, you can hand on with the client already. Okay, typical research article or project or presentation outline is title. author or affiliate, just only one slide. Who am I? You just only 20 minutes, right? I go to Epoch 2024. I use just only 12 minutes, but my research is mixed method is too long. Randomized control trial with qualitative interview. I can speak just only 12 minutes. It look like you are a boxer, like a bull cow. You rehearsal, you jogging, you practice every day, but they go to fighting just only 3 rounds. But you need to be practiced, okay? One slide, who am I? And for scared, one slide, give a guess or a gimmicks of what is the problem, attract. Some people use about the question, look like what is the problem? Yet I give you, do you know how many OT journal in the world? Sometimes people that it's not matter just only you know, okay, I know a job, British Journal or Big George, Australian, but still have a lot, right? That we never know. But Thai we got one, JAM, right? Under about our faculty. Outline one slide that I got the outline with learning outcome. Background or introduction, motivate or the problem or significant state. 1 or 2 slides. Why is very important? It's important because it's lack of something. We need to bridge the gap because the previous time do like that, but very rare or very limited in Thailand. This is why we do. Right? Okay. Digital review, 1 slide or 2 slides. Who and what happened in the previous time? Who done already? Who did already? It helps you to probe the way or help you to building block to find out. Okay, we learn from the lesson. We learn from the past, but still lack of weakness. But we will be lack of got weakness as well. But while we know, this is why we put in limitation. Not everything perfect, right? Method, sometimes 2 or 3 slides. Some method is just only short. Okay, 1 slide. Explain the approach, explain, describe the tool. Okay, illustrate protocol or the way you need to intervention. I received from Dr. Piraya this cognitive training, but I change and modify to be combined cognitive training. Okay, to be combined or use multifaceted cognitive training for stroke client. Not just only about, I use not just only bottom-up approach, I use top-down approach as well to help people. It's a new use method like this. And we need to be confirmed by this. This is why we go to give to the research. Okay, what is approach? Result 2 to 6 slides. Present the key result, key insight, this main body of the talk. But don't try to show all results. Don't try to show all results. It looks like you make a thesis. PhD thesis or master thesis is very quite thick, right? To me, PhD thesis in the UK is loud, right? But I present just only a few. Results show 2 to 6 slides. Don't try to show everything. Show significant something or outstanding something to the world, to the people, to the audience. If they interest, they come to knock you. I want to know more. I want to this up. Or sometimes you publish. You can read the full paper, right? Okay. Discussion, 3 to 4 slides, add the key finding. Okay. And try to compare or go along or maybe different. Why this study similarity or why this similarity, why it's different, and put the justify different and continue knowledge gap that we cross the gap already. And give, some people give limitation and future suggestion, 1 slide. And the last one, conclusion, one slide. We maybe put a backup just on 1 to 3 slide for option. Hope some people, it's very important, but we cannot put. Some people, we can put that slide. Yet you read the audience mind in yourself. If people gonna ask, they're gonna ask this point. Keep that slide. But you just finish just only the end, or thank you for your attention. But you can give slide for something very important. Someone have experience more, they're gonna ask you something. Oh, I got already. This slide can answer or not. Okay, this is why you prepare. Okay. Find your hero to learn imitate style of speed. I don't know. To me, the first is Tony Blair. He used to be PM or the Prime Minister of the UK, very long, 2 terms, near 10 years. Tony Blair is the friend of Bill Clinton's president of the United States or the US. Another one I love voice, the powerful voice from Barack Obama, not Donald Trump or not Joe Biden. It's by all your hero. It's made from people from look like a life coach. It's inspire you. Why they use like this? Very important. Okay. Find about rhythm of voice. Why can convey and motivate the audience understand? And you can mimic the style of speech. Okay. This is why, because this is the world speed or global speed. Okay. Barack Obama changed everything. He gonna take about everything back from Afghanistan. He wear the tie, not the red tie already, the blue tie, and speed of him can take the American soldier back from Afghanistan back to homeland. Bush, George W. Bush gonna be fight with the Taliban or Iraq. He's gonna wear the red tie, right? You can see, and speed is very powerful to be fight. Right? I don't know. Putin and Ukraine, and in the future trying not just only politician but also that thing is your hero. Select the topic relevant or maybe specific with you article for future oral presentation. Very important. How to select research article that Ajahn Joy taught you already. Need to be occupational therapy first, right? By some occupational therapy can publish in post one in qualitative report that I publish a lot. If you find my surname or my family name in Google Scholar, you can see my publication. And find something, maybe you use SJR. SJR, this is depend on of the what we call Scopus or Science Macro Journal ranking. Why we use this? Because we think that in the world, we try to set up the quality of the research. The first quality of research is located in quartile 1 or the green shade. In last couple of years, JAM cannot go to quartile 4. Just only go to Scopus. Before go to Scopus, it look like division, right? JAM go to join with TCI, Thai Citation Index, Tier 1, gold medal, เหรียญทอง. And after that, go to Asia Citation Index. And after that, have a right to go to Scopus system. This is the level. เหมือนฟุตบอลถ้วยกอถ้วยขอแล้วเป็นเหมือนฟุตบอลดิวิชั่น 1 ดิวิชั่น 2 แล้วก่อนจะไปเล่นพรีเมียร์ก่อนจะไปฟุตบอลโลก It's like that. Okay. This is now they use 2 database, 2 big database. The first is Scopus and the second is Web of Science or ISI. Okay. This is for occupational therapy. The green shade we love quartile 1. Okay. But you need to find out again. We believe that this is very, very quality research in OT. Okay. The mechanism inside, if you have, you can read why they become to quartile 1. Quartile is mean 100 100 everything part 4. It means 20 to be quartile 1. Now in the previous time just only 4 or 5, but now we have quartile 1 around 8 or 9. I think 8. Okay, this is used to be British Journal used to be quartile 1. It's competitive every year, every 4 months. This month it means for 4 months used to be go to quartile 1. Another next month to be what we call the third quarter of the year already. It maybe go to quartile 2, maybe go to quartile 3 because citation, because people cannot give to be publication that don't use about it. People citation, people download everything. This is the system of the world. They calculate already. You don't want to calculate, just follow with the system. Okay. Here I used to go here OTJR, but unluckily last couple of weeks for my master degree. Now she graduated already. She remained just only publication. I sent OBP for physical dysfunction to OTJR already. It's part from not reject because the editor very love and sent to peer review. I got 5 peer review, 5 reviewer, 4 reviewer got major revision, and another reviewer is rejects. Editor in charge or Egypt rejects. But I got the good thing, good comment. That I use that comment to fix paper. And I'm waiting for, I'm gonna submit 1 paper of the quartile 1 again. Learn about this, you will be understand about author, writer, reviewer. Don't worry, the wrong hard road still go and waiting you. Okay, this is quartile 1. This is quartile 2 from occupational therapy in the international. This is one I don't recommend to you to publish now. OTI in the previous time is good. Now it's located in Hindawi publisher. Hindawi publisher is now is backlist for predatory journal already. MDPIs and Frontier sometime. Now you can publish, but it's likely to be because the what we call the capital of the capital from China by about this proportion of what we call Hindawi a lot. Hindawi is brand from the Egypt publisher. I don't know power of China have anything, but you send quickly and you can publish it, but it's not just only easy because it takes time. Sometimes you send this month, next month publish. I don't know peer review or not. Think about this, okay? In the future, they still located here, but I don't know. It depends on the system. The system still number 9. Okay, just recommend, okay? If you have a chance, go to another. You can see about, look like a key and open, unlock. Me, you understand or not? Maybe Satakon understand. Open access, right? Open access is mean that the author need to, when they ask for APC, we call APC is about the article processing charge. It depends on sometimes $1,000, sometimes $500, sometimes $100. It means the author need to be buy. Is the traditional publication like BD journal, you didn't sell, you didn't buy. When you read, when you become to reader, you need to buy. But you can buy because university buy for you. University, Chiang Mai University seem you subscribe already. This is why I cannot got this full take. Ask for my pen from Mahidol, from Chulalongkorn. Help me, because your university buy open this journal already, subscribe already. Okay, depend on. Okay, 2 system. Now they got hybrid system. Some journal got both green golden, what we call open access, green open access, golden open access. It depends on, okay. This is OT until to very new British Brazilian journal. In the previous time, they got quartile 4. This year, quartile 3. Okay. Health, sport, and rehab. Okay. Now you can see another journal from Iceland. Okay. And about Journal of Associate Medical Science or JAM. Or you can find in another way. Okay, you can see citation index or size or impact score, H index. Okay, it's help you sometimes go to in the future. I'm gonna teach you how to use SciVal. Okay, but you need to use email of the university to register first. SciVal help you to do everything, even though about the pie chart statistic. Okay, this is from impact factor or impact score. OT impact score is not too much compared to site or peer research. Chattergon used to publish in what journal? In physiological issue, Chattergon. Could you remember? Bank?
ครับอาจารย์
Well, you used to publish in which journal? In physiological issue that you done in PhD. What is your journal?
The first one is scientific reports ครับ and the second neurotoxicity research
I bear neurotoxicity risk. This is might be impact factor is very high,
ครับ
right? Very high, more than 5. I don't know. Check again with impact factor. Impact factor is mean is very impact, but OT is few of OT is very not general. When we go to study anatomy, neuro, or scientists, or about nature, you know the publisher is nature. Nature is very high impact. 39 impact. If they find something in the moon, they find something in the Mars, or find something very news in the sun, and that is publication. It's very super high. Okay, that is very high impact factor. But in OT, it's not too high. Its maximum impact of us is just only 3.5. Just only low. I used to publish in Journal of Environmental Research and Health around maybe 4.4. Okay, and I plan to now to around maybe 6.1. It depends on. But if we think this is just only impact factor and quartile, but all of this, that is the world set for you, not you set. The world have what we call the framework. Look like most of people rather play football like this. You got 10, and goalkeeper 1, right? You need to go to this referee, this regulation, you need to pay like this. That is the world set up for you already. Okay, follow with the system. Okay, this is ISI, or we call Web of Science. If someone go to Web of Science, you're gonna show someone is use about Web of Science. You go, they classify another. Some OT is not located here. Very quartile 4 is not located here, or Q4, maybe Q1 and Q2 or Q3 located in Web of Science. It's very high length. Okay, sometimes you use this is because SciVal. You SciVal is can go directly with Scopus, and you can to find every people around the world. Okay, I know Chattergon published around maybe 4 or 5 in Scopus system, right? Right? Is correct or not? In Scopus system, I don't check in the Web of Science. Just only Scopus system, 4 or 5 publication. I saw your name.
4 ครับ
Four, yeah. Yeah, I know. We last couple of weeks, Professor Lin, guest speaker of us in OT annual conference at our faculty of our department. How many publications, in Scopus? You get how many publications? So now he professor.
I'm not sure,
Around
but uh,
it the
about
same of Dr. Nipon Chatpakon, the supervisor of bank as well. It's the same around that. How many? Try
I guess it's about the 4
200 publication.
Two-
Our press
200
200 publication. Our
Oh my
president of CMU just only around maybe 26 or 20, maybe this check again is maybe not more than 30 publication. President of CMU. But Dr. Nipon Chatpakon and Professor Lin is around maybe 200 above.
Mhm.
This is the real because he collect from when he lecturer, he become to researcher for maybe 20 years old until to so very already. This is why we collect in this data bank or in this Scopus and ISI system. If they pass away, dead already, it's still located. The world set up for you already. Never die. Okay, your outcome, your productivity is located here. Nobody can, what we call, can steal your knowledge in this system. They need to cite you, keep you all the time when they have a new thing. Look like I use the method qualitative. I use Bond and Clark 2006. Just only one paper of that is very classical qualitative thematic analysis. Okay. People around the world citation him around maybe near 200,000 citation in the world. It's become to look like a Bible already. It become to be Tipitaka or Patrabidok already. Tipitaka of the Buddhist religion already. Because it look like scholar, look like standard. Okay. Can use and follow this system. Okay. Evolve process or pick up your research topic. The first research topic are not set in stone. You need to choose research topic. It's not always straightforward process. You need to be flexible and begin look for the article in your initial topic, in your interesting, with your idea, and pop up with the new part. Just only about look like about you're gonna make you become a chef. You need to taste for many restaurants. You need to know, right? It's okay or pass of the research. It's the process. Okay. Native, you need to process, pick up the research topic. Sometimes I go to another way. Oh, I know already this Doyle law. They lack of something. I done this finish about home modification and SAT products, but OBP in rural area with community base, nobody done. It needs to be ignite this idea, install into this community first. Because the first, we familiar with this Doi law. We familiar with Doi, not Doi law, in Nong Pa Khang, Doi Kham, maybe Long Bo Dang. We need to know, okay, this pattern lack of something. It's just only the process, okay? Native, we need to think about who, what, where, why, when, and how. Stroke participant, okay. Up more, not stroke already finished. Caregiver. look like parents is autistic, right? Oh, autistic. Not focus everything autistic student, focus on their parents, or focus on change to be something. Now they are use caregiver. I want to be outstanding. Now caregiver, they come from Myanmar or Thai people. There's lack of something we need to interview. Put this idea. Caregiver from another country. Look like foreigner for caregiver. Effect or not with the language. That is idea. Okay. Keep to make and what? Why? Why? Because I see this learning mimic the voice from Thai language. Where this is home of area or the school. Effect or not? I don't know. We need to find out when we need to do for set up the time for interview for correct data, and what is use the tool, use how to probe this sound recorder, and you need to pass the process ethic research of minute, and then you're gonna got all what something change. I go to Ban Thawai community. Nobody can do about area of occupation. We got ADL, work, leisure, less, social participation. Work is very important for Ban Thawai community at that time. I come to Chiang Mai, but they change everything. Ban Thawai is COVID, no tourists. And I went because it's near our community setting, that near Ban Wan. I saw most of people there, what we call cannot get a job, or they are entrepreneur, employer, but affect their work, right? Because it's economic. So when lockdown, then we got the system or approach to interview with entrepreneur or employee, and interview with the employee, not just only employee, and mix together. And I find out most employee, they are Thai. They cry when they interview. That is the message. Help a lot to send to municipality of Ban Thawai or Khun Khon for they cannot go home because in this go home is the war or COVID as well. This you stay here. We need to find out about the story of them that is relevant with about socio-economic and work of the client. Okay, everything to be look like make a research idea. Narrow topic. Your conduct review your topic, make specific, should be discovered, not look like the ocean. We need to go to PP and Krabi, go to Samila beach, go to Sattahip beach, not go to Pacific Ocean. Sometimes it's too broad. Okay, find out relevant point. Your research question must or derive from or the right form literature review, or someone do already, but that point they lack on. Someone this another triangle, use another of angle, need to find out some dark side or some light side we don't have. Okay, someone study, okay, now it's very boom of occupation, dark side of occupation in LGBTQ something. Oh, what is the matter? It's very new or very hot issue in Thailand or not. Okay, this is find out some idea. Okay, I know two of you, one, two is pediatric, right? And one is the physical dysfunction, right? Okay, look at for this example, health topic, rehabilitation for brain injury is too broad. Right? Sometimes you need to be find out mirror neuron or mirror therapy for brain injury or TBI, right? Or stroke with partial paralysis. It's right, it's okay. We can use not only stroke, but can TBI or brain injury, okay? Or health benefit whole gain of people or the 1 days. What's cause of sprain of athlete? I don't know. It's very broad. Sprain of athletes may be much more practice more and cannot to be take less, or it have many effects. Okay, have a look at the health need elderly resident in Tarrant County after Hurricane Katrina, or very narrow more pet therapy or animal therapy with dog therapy in autistic side 8 or 5 years. Very super specific, sometimes narrow. But if just only 5, if we got sick or cannot become to our participant because just only 5 years old, right? It need to be optimal and specific. With optimal, you not to be get the Nobel Prize, just only study master level. 2 to 3 years, not more than 5 years. Okay, you need to be finished, graduate. Okay, because if you want to know more, you go to study OT PhD, or maybe study abroad. You're gonna know more insight in depth again. Okay, research topic here, you can see research for brain injuries. Sometimes it's sample mirror neuron affective brain injury or stroke patient with partial paralysis or gait disorder. This is why research question we use, but it is sometimes research question is probe you. It looks like magnetic compass with the direction. Why they use it? Because what are the common take or risk taking or risk factor for ankle sprain of sportsmen or athletes? We need to know about research question. Do something research question help you look like a navigator or magnetic compass. If we lack of research question, it's very hard to go. Okay, that direction, and you can find. You got the research aim or research purpose, but you use about this, what and why as well. Component of the research article. Title, abstract, keyword, introduction, and sometimes you got aim or objective or hypothesis, okay? Methodology or method and outcome, conclusion, suggestion, reference, sometimes acknowledgement. Have a look. This is my research paper. I published in British Journal. The name of this, I suggest set up occupational therapist experiences and perspective towards OBP or occupation-based practice in Thailand. And I use the way you can see mixed method. It means quantity integrate together. The name, it looks like the face. Eye, ear, mouth, and nose. You know about something. You know about experience and perspective. Depend on Thai occupational therapist, Thai OT, right? But they project concept about OBP in Thailand. And the way they use mixed method. Okay. But when we go to inside, look again to abstract. It likely to be have summarized. This abstract of British Journal around maybe 150, just really too short. Some abstract can use about 300 or 250. It's relevant in here. Okay. And I use the keyword OBP, occupational therapy, and mixed method. I use just an international practice. I use just only 4 keywords. Okay. I'm a first author and corresponding author as well. Okay. And Dr. Suriya is my authorship, my team at that time. And I invite my friend, Dr. Christina, at the UK, or at the US. And I'm gonna help the law relationship together. This night, I'm gonna teach her student in doctoral student, OT doctoral student, around maybe 9 p.m. today. This we learn together and we have strong bond with friendship together. And the keyword, okay, 4. And this is introduction. Introduction very important here. We try to find out the gap In Thailand, we never got OBP at that time. This is I invite Dr. Sirinya to be my team. In the real, we got Dr. Metisa as well. And Dr. Metisa, she passed away before publishing. I put the name to acknowledgement of her to inspire me, to got inspiration that make the OBP successful for Thailand. Okay, this introduction is got a theory. Sometimes it's got about the original of the beginnings or something look like very significant. Okay, this is look like a purpose of the aim. Implementing OBP into educational program should be considered the what we call the aim is explore or investigate perspective and experience of Thai occupational therapy toward OBP, right? And be implementing in educational program should be considered multi-aspect. At that time, after that, we succeeded, and I come to Chiang Mai University in OP, our home university. We use in OCBE in what we call in case study in 3 generations already. We set up not long-term goal already. We set up occupation-based goal, and we set up supportive goal rather than short-term goal. We need relevant point with the real framework. After that, it's going to be quite likely to be shared with educational research, with the research, because we find out a gap. Not just only here, we still fit with CI or clinical instructor. Maybe we got a little bit of hypothesis. This may primary strategy educating Thai occupational therapy practitioner. This is why now 3 generations use OCBE in case study, in framework of case study already. And we have the platform for them. Start from 2000 and maybe 2021 or 22 until now. After you are junior in bachelor level, they use OCBE framework all the time. Okay, and have in physical dysfunction, mental health, elderly, and pediatric as well. Okay, this is the method. Use data collection. Okay, what is the way you use the method? You use focus group, not in-depth interview, not just only individual. Use focus group for interview with group. Okay, and use survey participant. It look like mixed together. Data collection, when, where, why, and analysis. Use this descriptive analysis and use thematic analysis. Follow with the protocol. Okay, and this is the outcome. The finding outcome. I use framework of integrated methodology to blend together between quantity. Not just only a number, but also the textual data combined together. This is the real solid of the answer. Thai need OBP to change from occupational OPP to be OBP, to be look like about domain and process, 4th edition. Okay, and we need to discuss with Malaysia, with the UK, with the US, and why we need Thai people need ADL come first. And second is not IADL. We just know. If we think IDL may be second, no, it's the work. Work is the number second, because Thai is still developed country. I think just only a little bit change is just only the children. Children is ADL number 1, and number 2 is play and education. But elderly is still ADL number 1, and number 2 is work. Older people in Thailand is not rich. My country, our country, we got old country, but we still poor compared to Japan and Singapore. They become rich and they older people. They got older people, but we got older people look like age society, but we still poor, not well country, right? This is very important. Why they work? 61 still work, 62 still work, 70 still work, never stop work. Okay, after that, conclusion. Okay, what about relevance? Summarize. First distill of coconut milk located here. They're gonna use this to change suggestion in the world, in something. This is called limitation or suggestion. Thailand future research would be benefit from multi-state randomized sample. This is why I try to find out OBP in another, in physical dysfunction, and maybe gonna join with mental health to do with mental health, OT practitioner. What he gonna do, and pediatric as well. Dr. Sirinya join to do, and reference. Okay. Key finding, acknowledgement. I acknowledge to Associate Professor Dr. Metisa Pongsaksi, who support us in this way. We would like to thank to all participants also. Yes. Okay. And never miss important research. I recommend you to download Researcher, one app to help you a lot. You maybe know many apps. This is one app to help you just only feed OT. The app is look like a pink shade. I put in here, research or Researcher app, the symbol like this. You can download, okay? From Google Play, App Store of Apple, and some maybe Google or something from what we call Android and iOS system. You can download Researcher, and after that you can sign up and log in, and you can feed OT journal. It comes to you. It look like about serve you in the morning, like a cup of coffee in every morning, or sometimes 2 days serve one paper. You need to choose. If you choose a lot, you're gonna go a lot. If I need just only Hua Thai one, you choose only Hua Thai one. It serves you. Hua Thai to fit a little bit. Okay. This is Researcher app. Okay. Researcher app is like this. Okay. I know someone got ResearchGate already. Okay. ResearchGate, sometimes our university didn't subscribe. We have Research World with research community. They can spend or give a portion of some publication to you with real author. Okay. And you got papership and discovery. Help you research to frame what is the idea of research. Okay. Criteria of good research topic is the last session before I gonna leave. The first criteria, feasible. Think about the possibility of feasible. Rome never built on one day. It's same. Idea without reality does not work. Idea need to fit with reality. This is feasible. Thailand want to go to put the man in the moon, but we create just only a small rocket. We cannot go to the moon now. We need to join with the US. We need to join with some international group. Is possible or not? Feasible or not? The second is interesting. Interesting in you. But it's out of date now. It's COVID-19, now everything COVID now. But when you send to some publication, they don't want already. Right? It's exaggerated. Even though you find a new way, a new thing, it's mean novel news. Now COVID-19 paper need to be okay. Stop a little bit already. Find out a new thing because it's more ready. And now COVID is just only a common flu, right? Common cold. Ethical, very important. We used to pass about tragedy in OT department. You know, last couple of or last year, before last year, last couple of years, someone sell the research paper that is very, very bad of and reflects its OT Chiang Mai ethic. I know someone, everyone, but do like that. You don't know about this field, another field. Nobody know everything. You know just only OT. Okay, become to be your relevant field. You don't know about virus. You don't know about the metal or grape or agriculture. You know this is the OT. You cannot become to be first author as or correspondent of grape in Kazakhstan. You cannot know. I never know where is this Kazakhstan, but you become to be first author. Why? This is one just only for example. Be proud with your profession. OT is standard of the world. OT is the global professional, but you need to fit with your idea, fit with your research, ethic. Okay, everything need to pass ethic before you go to correcting data, right? But ethic in yourself. Okay, read about it. It's very important to become to be a good researcher, and you will be support with people because this contribution to knowledge, relevant. Okay, this is feasible. 5 techniques. Some people research grant or sometimes it's very they designate this way to possibility. They got around maybe 15,000 baht, but your research look like to be 110 million baht. This cannot fit with the grant. Okay, maybe you are still now you got around maybe 30,000 baht, 30,000 baht, and sponsored by support with your team. Okay, team research group is maybe like that, and research need to be fit with about the budget. I don't have money, I cannot, but sometimes we need is transportation, client, participant, interesting, right? Investigate, novel to confirm. Because if you use it the same everything, some people done already. You done here, but Australia, Europe, America done finished already. You need to be filed and confirmed. Okay, it's very novel. If you use previous same or protocol, but you find out another with another context, with another angle. Okay, nobody complain you. Okay, because this is have a new thing. Okay, we combine, integrate with this cognitive rehab, not just only pure cognitive. Use this modify SI, not use SI, pure SI, with the Thai context, right? Look like about the growth to make a hand be modify constant movement in new therapy, not just put 10 hours, we change, modify. It's better. This is find out. This is why this is a research. Ethic, you can amendment ethic if it's not enough with the participant, with the reviewer board. Okay, relevant scientific knowledge is the OT knowledge. This is why it linked together with ethics. It's become to OT knowledge and to apply for people. Okay, for clinical result or maybe change health policy. Sometimes I use board. We done in community because we want to drive health policy in the rural area. Municipality now Thailand from centralized to then decentralized to local government. Municipality, municipality have money how to serve it, how to make the people that they are become to our participant and they better quality of life. That is change health policy. And the last one for future research, not just only finish everything finished already, but it still have further for continue. Find out some research publication relevant. If you cannot ask for the librarian from CMU library, MS library, they can help you. Full text, don't charge you. They didn't charge you, and they can find out relevant. Okay, OT seeker can show about RCT cross-sectional in detail. You typing OT seeker, this from Australia Society, Australia OT Society. Okay, I think hope you guys enjoy my first session or maybe second session of this our seminar one. Thank you for your attention. That is the word from Bill Gates. It's fine to celebrate success, but it's more important to heal the reason of the failure. We learn everything is not go to smooth way. We part with the rough way as the cornerstone, but we need to stepping stone. And one day you're gonna got the sunshine. One day you're gonna go to the success. It look like the nice or the sword before become to very beautiful sword or nice. It's part from heat